Got this guy near downtown. His name was Robert. He ordered a Lyft XL, but it was just him. He turned out to be a server at a nice restaurant downtown, and got in the car, was kind of, seemed a little down. I mean, wasn't rude or anything, but I had K-Love on in the background with some really good worship music, and he noticed halfway through the ride, was kind of like, is this worship music? Or I think he said gospel music. I said, well, it's kind of like worship music, like Christian music. I listened to that stuff, and he goes, what's your name? And I said, my name's Luke, and he goes, man, I really just feel like an ease and a peace in this car, like, it's so weird. And from talking to this guy throughout the conversations through the car before any of this had happened, I could sense he's just a normal dude that was kind of, he had woken up late, was running late to work, had a stressful day, picked him up on a side of town that was, it seemed like lower end housing, and he was just not having a good day, and then he just said out of nowhere, I'm just feeling a peace in this car, like all my other rides are different than this, and I don't know what it is, and I just really feel good. And his mood started to get a lot better, and within like a couple minutes. And that's when he started asking me, like, is this gospel music? And he noticed it, and then he asked my name, and he's like, man, like Luke the doctor in the Bible. And then he said, praise Jesus. I needed to be in this car today. I needed to have this experience, and this had to be for me. There's no other explanation than God for this. He didn't really share, I guess, exactly what was going on and why he needed it. It seemed that he was internally processing it all, and that he had been struggling with something or wrestling with something, or had been resisting something, and that this was some kind of touch on his life and something he needed to start his day off to remind him that God loves him. I don't know. I just left that moment feeling like God had used me to impact this man's life, and use the music and the radio, the suspension of the car, the way the car moved, all the green lights we were going through. I don't know, the combination of everything to make this man feel blessed and feel like something God had done to impact his life, and then it wasn't necessarily me. I mean, he was thanking me, but I was like, I'm just a servant. I'm just doing what I feel like I've been told to do, and go out into the city and be Christ to people, and put Christian music on, and make people happy if I can, and just talk to them and stuff. And so just wanted to report that before I forget it, because there's always so many rides. It's crazy because right after that, I was going my next ride downtown, and right as I'm picking up this ride on Whataburger, I see my best friend Campbell down there, and then the lady that I was picking up saw the exchange between me and him through the window, because she was walking up to the car, and so she gets in and stuff, and I say bye to Campbell, and he's leaving, and she was just really, her name is Alberta, and she was just really impacted by that situation, because she was this first time to Texas, first time to San Antonio. She's from Seattle, and was talking about how, man, it really is really friendly down here in San Antonio, Texas, and that I was able to be an example to her, and just continue to show her how San Antonio has a lot of really nice people and all that stuff. And so I got to explain a little bit about kind of who I am, what I do, why I do it and stuff, and she seemed really nice and really receptive. But it's just cool how all those things play together, and the people would say those coincidences, when really God's got his hand in that somehow. So praise be to his name. May his name get the glory for all this. None of it to me. I just wanted to record this under oath and say this is just what happened. Hopefully this guy's day has gotten a lot better, Robert, and if anyone's watching this, just pray for him. He works at a restaurant on the Riverwalk. It starts with an L. I can't remember. It's not La Cantina or anything, but it might be La Cantina. But anyways, thanks.